Check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Damn!
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Blokees on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Woo, magic, shell presence wild. From bots to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's hit in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk it, we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to kills, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
Stories to stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way. This
I don't remember. Dude, that was like a porno.
That's such an old movie.
Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk, we break it every single time.
Guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Blokees Transformers Galaxy version number 6 entire wave, and this was called Parallel Universe. So I picked these up on a good deal at Walmart. I think they were like $1.25 a piece, and I picked up a bunch of them. They were all open cases because I wanted to get the whole wave. Ended up not getting I was missing one, and a follower, friend, watcher of our channel, named Hosa, sent me the last remaining one that I needed, and we'll go over all of them. But I don't have, like, the only one I have is like a box, so I have like extra ones, so this one still has something in it. I think it's Dirge. But here's a look at the packaging. So this one, they introduced IDW, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. Here's some of the legal stuff. Bottom, nothing really. I mean, maybe some like branding. And then on the opposite side, we have all the characters. Oh, so it's considered an Orion Pax. So we have the Chase, the Hidden Chase, the IDW Orion Pax in blue. The more traditional Orion Pax, Megatron. We have Swoop in Beast mode or Dino mode. Swoop in Robot mode. Sunstreaker. Wheeljack, Kickback, Dirge, and Shattered Glass Ratchet. So let's take a look at the figures. All right, so I couldn't fit all the figures on the turntable. There's one missing, but we'll show it here in a second. So let's go over all of them. So first, let's start off with Sunstreaker. I don't know if there's any reuse. I'm assuming that the weapon for sure. But here he is, his backpack. And then after we show off, we'll go over articulation. Here is the Shattered Glass Ratchet, which is just a remold of the Wave 1, and he didn't get his blast effect. I think that Ratchet came with a blast effect, so that's the only real difference other than the decos. Here's the IDW Megatron. Really like the chest, the detail on his chest, and then his lower legs look really good. He did come with a blast effect for his fusion cannon. And then here he is on the back. Next up we have Dirge. And this is the one I have like 3 or 4 of. Like, definitely look like the gold and the purplish blue. And then these wings are on like a ball joint, kind of a ball joint, and you can move them around a little bit if you like. Next up, I think this completed. No, the Decepticons are completed. I think this was number 2. But here's Kickback. Really good looking character. And then here is Orion Pax. I really like how they kitted him out. Like, I think he probably got the most love of the wave. It's got these cannons on his arm, his main cannon with a blast effect, and then he has the cannons on his back. Let's see. And then last, that's on the turntable, we have Wheeljack. He's got that shoulder mounted cannon. Ooh, there went Pax. Here he is from the back. Really good looking Galaxy class stuff. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the Galaxy. These were just such a really good deal at Walmart for like I said, $1.25 a piece. Here is Swoop. And then that's what's nice, you can take off these launchers and use them as weapons. There's multiple articulation points in his wings. But yeah, there's a really good look at him. And then I think the dinosaur mode has a lot of reuse. I think the wings are reuse. The missile launchers for sure. Chest is a little bit different. But then he comes with the flame effect. You could almost double that as a sword. But there's one of the things that's cool is he comes with on his stand, like a way to pose him in flight mode. So, yeah. And then, yes, so you're counting, that's all 9 of them, right? But I actually got the chase variant. So here is the Orion Pax. He has a translucent blaster, and there's like some gold accents to it. Really nice. Like the cannon shoulder or the arm cannons have like a weathering effect to them. Really cool, shiny. Same thing with his blaster. His back cannons have the same effect. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but yeah, really cool. Like, I'm glad that I was able to get doubles and then to actually get the chase. So that was a pleasant surprise. So let's go over some articulation. So all these are the same. They have a ball joint. Really not a whole lot of side to side or front and back. Maybe back a little bit, and then you can get a full rotation. Shoulders have a bit of a butterfly. Or wait, do they? Oh, they can go up or down. Not a butterfly. That pauldron kind of gets in the way, so you really don't get much upward movement without popping it off the ball. You can do a full rotation though. There is a swivel, and then he does have a hinge joint for an elbow. You can get more than 90. Hands are on a ball joint, so you can spin them around, wiggle them around. Waist, just a simple friction rotation. No ball. It's on like just a pin. See, it doesn't take much to pop these off. Hips can go that far. They're on a ball, so you get a little bit of wiggle. But they can go that far up for the splits, that far forward, that far back. Knee, single joint knee hinge can get a little bit more than 90. And then the foot's on a ball where you can get a lot of wiggle of rotation. You go forward, it can go back, and then you can pivot. So, I mean, like for these little guys, decent articulation. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of size comparison. All right, so we have a Galaxy class Dirge. We'll put him next to a Defender. Here is Astro Train, little short guy. They're like a third of the size. Something we just reviewed. And he fell off his stand, but let's see how. Ooh, here's the classic class Mirage. Here, let's try classic class Primal. So pretty much stand real close to each other. But so let's go on to final thoughts. Oh, you know what? There was one thing I forgot to show off. Kickback comes with a little shrapnel. Uh-oh. I need a bigger turntable. But yeah, and the little mandibles can spring forward. That's pretty much the only articulation it has. But let's see, final thoughts. You know, this is another solid Galaxy wave. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I got a good deal, I don't know if I would have went after these or not, but definitely was a fun build. I didn't do these live. I just got impatient and started building them on I think an open mic night. But yeah, like these are still at Walmart for full price, which is like $450, $460, something like that. I think it's still a good deal. I think it's still the cheapest Galaxy class you're gonna find. Sadly, they open all their boxes, so if you can't find a sealed box, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to complete the set. But definitely recommend. Fun little builds. That's one thing I like about Blokees. Like a lot of them aren't overcomplicated. You can just sit there, chill, and like build, watch streams, or do whatever. So definitely recommend anything Blokees. Really, they're knocking out of the park. The first things at Galaxy was they were a little bland, but they're getting a little bit better every go around. So. And then if you can find these at a good price, then yeah, go for it. That's all I have for this one. Keep an eye on the channel. Follow me everywhere. I am all over the socials at Talib1980_collects. Posting news, reels, shorts, TikToks, whatever you call it, daily on TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. If you could follow me on those sites, and then like my post, and then come join me every Tuesday. 1:30 a.m. Check the replay. I know it's super late or early, depending on who you are. For the news and review, where we go over all the week of Transformers and action figure related news. That's a live pre-record. And then Thursdays, I'm doing live streams, doing blocky builds, maybe some other miscellaneous things. I'm thinking about maybe like showing behind the scenes stuff, like when I build the slideshow for the shows. Just stuff like that, just to chill out with the followers or whatever, and just BS, talk toys, talk whatever, really. And then Saturday nights is Men on Films, where me and the boys get together, we talk movies. Check that out. That's at 11 p.m. every Saturday Eastern. These are all Eastern times, by the way. And then I am on the Figure Fight Club channel. Monday nights we do Decepticons. Me and Anna talk Transformers news, Transformer topics. Sometimes we have interviews. One of the big things right now, we are going through the Energon universe. We just started a few weeks ago, so if you haven't, this is a good time to pop in. And that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Talib 1980 collects, yeah, that's the name. From shelves to the screen, still playing the game. YouTube dead, better culture critic. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live. Yeah, we building the base, community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share, let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live. Let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the fee. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.